piercing red that took her breath away. She couldn't take her eyes off the gorgeous color that filled the sky and was barely paying attention to the road when a large buck leaped over a snowdrift, landing right in front of her. She slammed on the brakes and skidded, hanging onto the steering wheel for dear life and praying she wouldn't hit the animal when the car fishtailed and slammed into the snowbank on the opposite side of the road. Heart pounding, she caught a glimpse of brown rump and white tail bounding unhurt across the field and sent up a little prayer of thanks. Then she shifted into reverse, intending to back out onto the road. Pressing the accelerator, she heard the dismaying hum of spinning tires. Climbing out of the car, she found the front end deeply embedded in the snow and the rear tires sunk up to the hubcaps in soft slush, and realized she wasn't going to get out without help. The sun was now falling below the horizon, the sky was a deep purple, and the road was deserted. She got back into the car and reached for her cell phone, remembering she hadn't charged it lately. Indeed, when she flipped it open, the screen blinked battery low and immediately went dark. She was only a bit more than a mile from home, but in this frigid weather, she didn't dare risk walking. Her best option was to stay with the car and keep the engine running. Unfortunately, she'd been running close to empty for a day or two, too busy to stop and fill the tank. It was just a matter of time, she told herself, before her husband Bill would wonder why she wasn't home and would come out looking for her. Or not. He might figure she was working late, covering an evening meeting, in which case they'd probably find her frozen body the next morning. Perhaps she should write a note, letting her family know how much she loved them. Then again, she thought, perhaps not. What sort of family didn't come out and look for a missing member, especially on a night when the temperature was predicted to go below 0? She thought of Bill, who habitually watched the 6 o'clock news, and her teenage daughters, Sarah and Zoe, probably texting their friends, all in the comfort of their cozy home on Red Top Road. Didn't they miss her? Weren't they worried? They'd be sorry, wouldn't they, when she was on the news tomorrow night? Local woman freezes to death. Family in shock. I should have known something was wrong, says grieving husband. A tap at the window startled her, and she turned to see a smiling, bearded face she recognized as belonging to Max Fraser. She lowered the window. "Looks like you could use a tow," he said. "It was a deer," she said. "He jumped in the road and I swerved to avoid him." "Doesn't look like the car's damaged," he said. "You were lucky." "I'm lucky you came along," said Lucy. "I don't have much gas and my cell phone is dead." "I'll have you out of here in no time," he said, signaling that she should close the window. Max was as good as his word. In a matter of minutes, he had fastened a tow line from his huge silver pickup to her car. She felt a bump and heard a sudden groaning noise, and all of a sudden her car popped out of the snowdrift. Max looked it over for damage and listened to make sure the engine was running okay, and when she offered to pay him for his trouble, he looked offended. "Folks gotta help folks," he said. "Someday maybe you can help me, or pass it on. Help somebody else." "I will," promised Lucy. "I certainly will." Next morning, Lucy was writing her account of the meeting when Corny Clark popped into the Pennysaver office, like a glowing ember leaping out of a crackling fire and onto the hearth. Her cheeks were red with the cold, her ski parka was bright orange, and her stamping feet sprayed bits of snow in all directions. "This is big, really big," she exclaimed.